Az.com Productions with Az Aquatics. Duckweed as food for your aquaponic fish.
Duckweed is a tiny aquatic plant that lives in marshes, ponds, and streams. It doesn't have stems or leaves, it has fronds. And under the fronds is a small rootlet that hangs downward into the water.
The fronds grab onto each other and the plants form a thick mat across the water's surface. They produce by seed or bud depending on the type. This type of duckweed, Lemna minor, reproduces by bud. Buds form on the side of the parent plant and break off, then grab onto other plants and so on, and then you have a carpet of duckweed on the surface of your pond.
This reduces the oxygen in the water and puts your fish in danger. Even if the fish eat duckweed, which many fish do, the fish aren't likely to effectively control the growth. The duckweed can be a nutrient-rich plant, and you can grow it in a bowl or bucket and feed it to your fish. Duckweed grows in still or slow-moving water, so a bucket or bowl is fine. It tolerates a wide temperature range between 50 and 90 degrees. Here in Phoenix, we have to move our duckweed into a shade come summertime. It will still need sunlight to grow, so we have to position it to get morning sun and afternoon shade. It's easy to grow your own duckweed. Start with a clean container, fish water, and a small amount of duckweed plant. Start with a clean container. Remove some water from your tank or your pond. And then add the duckweed. I got my original supply of duckweed from a member of my fish club. However, you can purchase it at almost any local fish store or online. Once you purchase it, there's no need to purchase it again. It will just continue to grow.
Before growing duckweed, test to see if your fish will eat this plant. But you don't want to just dump some duckweed in your aquaponics tank. If the fish don't eat it, you have to scoop it all out, and you may not get it all, which means it will start growing in your tank. Cut out a small square frame from styrofoam and set it on the surface of the water. Use a measuring glass and scoop out a small amount of duckweed from your starter supply. We have about 40 goldfish, so we used about an ounce of duckweed for our test. Tilt the cup and very gently allow the duckweed to seep into the area within the frame. If the fish start nibbling, they'll likely eat the duckweed. Monitor their activity and ensure they'll eat all the duckweed you supply. The frame prevents the duckweed from spreading across the water's surface, so you can more easily scoop out any the fish don't eat. This reduces the chance of duckweed invading the tank. Using the frame allows you to monitor the duckweed, whether your fish will eat it and how much you should feed them at a time. Once you know, you don't need the frame.
Harvest as needed, leaving the rest to continue reproducing. You'll have an ongoing supply of fish food that's high in nutritional value and costs nothing to grow.
Thanks for watching. Questions or comments? Put them in the comment section below and subscribe to our channel for more videos on the DIY lifestyle.